Anyway, it's time to open some packs. I'm going to open my maxed out packs and do a 10 pack. Praying for bugs. Bugs. See, amigas! Oh my god! Yes! I really like this style of art. It still disturbs me that it has this popsicle spade thing in its head, but apparently it's an essential part of the functioning of this Pokemon, so I'll take it. Trevenant. They have the tree boy in this one. I guess I did hear that that was the case, but still. Jinx. I did... Okay, I've not done the solo missions yet, and that's also something I want to do. But I did see that the first deck was a Shinx one, so I'm like, is this a better Luxray? Claydol. I've never seen this one. Heal block. No one can be healed. This actually seems like a fun and annoying card to have. And... I mean, 3 energy for 50 damage isn't great, but having that on the backbench could be fun. I wonder if it applies to things like Venusaur, where Venusaur heals itself as you attack. I think that was a shovel in his head, which morbid. I know, right? Why they're shoveling it out his brains. It's a toy shovel, like a sandcastle. A kid's bill got possessed. I guess it is from the Mimikyu generation. And Aggron. Okay, so the one card, I wanted to pick 2 cards. One was a Manta Ray and one was this guy. So that's why it doesn't say new. During your next turn, this Pokemon, truly they hate this guy. Like, can you imagine 4 energy for 150 and you can't attack every other turn and a retreat cost of 4? Are you tripping, Pokemon? Okay. Yeehaw. Also, we're opening another one. And then I think we move on to hourglasses. Spin. All right. I don't see an... Oh, no. There we go. I was looking for one that was back to front, even though they don't always yield anything super exciting. Blitzel! Blitzel's back! I love Blitzel, because I love zebras. Blitzel is black! Well, Blitzel is black, but also Blitzel is black. Ferroseed. Is this a typo, or is this actually the name of the Pokemon? Type null. Because I could believe either, but somehow it doesn't feel like it should be called type null. But also, I'll let the Pokemon experts weigh in. That's the name and the type. Does that mean there's going to be a type 1 as the stage 1? Alolan Meowth. Oh! Look at this face. Slightly sus. Use disc to change it. Got it. See? I knew that my Pokemon experts in chat would know. Medal. Discard a random Pokemon tool card from the opponent's hand. But what if it's already attached? Shiinotic! Oh, and she's a different type this time. Once during your turn, you may put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Okay, but this is also once it's evolved. Sounds like a database error to get a null response. That's what I was thinking. I mean, I was like, surely they wouldn't have released a typo quite like this. I know I have enough hourglasses for a 10 pack, so I'm going to do that. It evolves to Silvally. Okay, I definitely have not pulled this one yet, but these were my first 2 packs. We are hoping for bugs just a different time. I see what you did there. Technically, there are bugs in here. So I did collect my Ultra Ball rewards. So I diligently collected hourglasses every day. So there should be more than enough in here for me to do at least 1 10 pack. Yeah. Oh! Did you see that? I saw two! Okay, let's go. Dopamine. Let's go. Caravania. Something, is this like a carnivore piranha? But okay, seems like a basic. Does bite. Cool. We've had Alalan Meowth. Persimmon. Ooh, another Persimmon. If Persimmon's on your bench, it does 40 more damage. So does this mean if you have 2 of them, it does more? And does Persimmon EX count? Let's do. Repel. Ooh! Switch out your opponent's active basic Pokemon to the bench. So kind of like Sabrina, basically. But in item form. This is gonna be big because this is like... Actually, how is this any different from Sabrina? Oh, okay, it says active basic Pokemon. So it only works if it's a basic. If it's evolved, it won't. Whereas Sabrina will work in any case. Oh, is he a looker? Is this Larry? Is this businessman from Scarlet Violet? Your opponent reveals all of the supporter cards in their deck. What if you use Looker and all they have is Looker? And the 2 Lookers lock eyes with one another. And it is the start of a gay story. No, he's a private eye detective. Oh, okay. See, I'm bad at Pokemon. Herdia! Look at this doggo! Look at this doggo! He's so cute! Trevenant, Carvania, Play-Doh, Zeraora, Thunderclap Flash. At the end of your first turn, take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. So this is a very limited, because if it is presumably the first turn, like turn number 1 of turn number 1 of owning this card. Because I feel like if it's just the very first one, you sort of have to bank on having this from the get-go. Oranguru, Hammerin, 3 for 70. I don't know about that. Morlo, cute. Oh, look at his little face. I like Morlo's little face. Sharpedo, is this the Carvania? It is the Carvania evolution. Oh my god. Sharpedo, Crunch, flip a coin. If heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Actually, this could be fun to play with. Meditite, trip over, 10 or 20, okay. Shiny Pidgeotto! Okay, so it was a shiny. Oh no, I hope this doesn't mean it's going to be hard for me to get EX cards. But okay. Shiny Pidgeotto does look way cooler than any standard Pidgeotto that I found. Another Marlowe. Clefable. A shiny. Truly, they did implement shiny hunting in Pokemon Pocket, which is wild to me. Clefable. I kind of like the art on this one. Trevenant. Herdier. Zeraora. Okay. Pidgeotto is good in Risotto. Uh-oh. Pidgeotto, they want you for fried pigeon. Molo. Sandygast. Okay, I'm getting a lot of repeats here. Ferroseed. How do we say this one? Oh, it says it's an Ultra Beast. Ultra Beast. Electronica. Okay, 3 for 60 is kind of a lot. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. I do get the vibe that the Ultra Beast tag means that it does something special, right? But I haven't figured out what the mechanics is yet. Xurkitree is how you pronounce it. Xurkitree. Shurkitree. Lurkitree. He actually lurks in my streams, but occasionally will use Electronica. I don't know. They're just Pokemon from another dimension? Okay. But do they do anything special here? Oh, bye. Okay. Aggron. Hopefully we'll get more. I want the bug ones. I was promised bug Pokemons. Clefairy. Oh, look at his face. This is me when I wake up in the morning and I'm not completely dead. Pound. Okay. Lilligant. Ooh. Okay, the previous Lilligant was 50, but you get a bonus energy. Another type, no. Sandygast. Play-Doh. I'm seeing a lot of the same. Baltoy. Carvania. Oh, he's so cute! I'm assuming this is what turns into Herdia, but oh, I just want to pet him. guy. Just a little guy. Aww. Height 1'4". I'm not that short. Many lily pups fit within my height. I don't know what you're talking about. Pray. Yes, it's the bug boy. We got the buff bug. We got the buff bug. What does he do? Punch and big beat, but he can't use big beat if he used it. What's the point in that? You got... Wait a second. Oh, but he's a basic. Okay, I was going to say, you got Sol Galeo, who with 2 energy can do 120 every turn. But he does do damage to himself. But yeah, I got the Buzzwole. I just realized I think he's supposed to be a mosquito. Is he a boxing mosquito? But yeah. Okay, so basically he'd be dealing 150 damage every 2 turns. Which... I mean, we'll put him in a deck and see what happens. Oh, a new tool. If the electric Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and knocked out, move 2 energy from that Pokemon and attach 1 to each of your bench Pokemon. That's kind of... That's actually kind of neat. Ooh, Ferrothorn! Okay, this must be the Ferroseed evolution. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 20. Okay, so basically it does like a counterattack Druddigon style thing. Spinning attack and the retreat cost aren't the best, but it isn't an EX card. Actually, this one could be fun. Cardana! Thrash Metal, also an Ultra Beast. I gotta say, a basic for 60. Like, the 40's good, that's Farfetch style, but 60, that's one-shottable. Does this turn into anything? It looks like a piece of origami. It does indeed say this Ultra Beast body, which is as thin as paper, is like a sharpened sword. I feel like aesthetically I would like this because it's origami-based. Could I find instructions on how to fold a Kartana in origami? That could be fun. Tell me more. Another Blitzel! And another Kartana with the Ultra Beast. Yeah. And another electrical cord. Aaron. Oh, I remember him from Scarlet Violet. I remember him. Luxio, Headbolt for 2. I'm curious if I'll pull Luxray at any point to actually find out. Because the previous Luxray from Space Time Smackdown, I think it was actually quite a powerful card. Dartrix. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's right. I heard they're doing more things with Rowlet. Skill Dive. Okay, so this is... Does 20 to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. Poipole! 2 steps at 2 coins, 20 damage for each head. That's not too dissimilar to stuff we've already got. It does say it's an Ultra Beast. HP of 60. I just feel like I'm looking at Mesprit and Azelf again, but they have less HP. Luxio looks like an evolved form of Umbreon. Now that you say, I think it's supposed to be a lion. Again, not the Pokemon expert. Woohoo! Full art! We got a full art! Look at this! It's Sil Valley! No longer type null. He's cool. I like his colors. He's basically the Palestinian flag with his, or the Italian flag, with his red, white, and green. Brave Buddies. If you play to support a card from your hand, it does 50 more damage. I'm not sure that makes you brave, but that actually 2 for 100 is pretty neat. I need to remind myself what the original type null does. I guess we'll see at the end. Another Luxio. Rowlet, flip 3 coins. This one does 10 damage for each head. Also, look at this Rowlet. It's so round and so cute. And honestly, I think, so the previous one had 2 different Rowlet attacks. I think it was either it would do 20 damage or 10 to one of the bench Pokemon or to like any Pokemon. This one seems like a superior one. So this Rowlet and this Dartrix, I think I like more. So rower, so lech. I know, so round. Throw support a Pokemon at enemy. Trevenant got the Wacky Tree again. Crocodile! Oh, I remember liking him a lot in Scarlet Violet. What does he do here? Poaching fangs. Is he gonna poach eggs? I watched this video from Uncle Roger yesterday where he went to a stall in Bangkok and had 9 egg yolks on top of a bed of egg whites, and I have been craving eggs so much since seeing that. Not in this economy, not in this egg economy, but I was like, damn, that looked really tasty. Flip 3 coins. For each head, a card is chosen at random from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. I feel like this would be fun to play, but probably not one that I would like use in any sort of good deck. That totally is not a mid-level Charmander to Charizard. You mean the Crocodile? Yay! So many new cards. Okay, I want to remind myself what the type null did. Quick blow. Flip a coin. If heads, it does 20 more damage. Okay, could be fun. I will say the number of cards to be collected is pretty goated right now. I'm going to see... I'll be right back.